Hey fellas.
Hi.
I'm Ariana.
I'm Anmol. This is the beginning of our Authortube channel.
Okay. We're going.
We're just going for it.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the Author Newbie tag, right?
Yeah. Okay, and making bookmarks.
Yeah, little, I don't know if you can
Out of paper.
see this, but I pulled it up on Pinterest, like little,
Okay.
yeah, well, they're little foxes, because fall.
Question number 1. How did you find out about Authortube?
I found out through Ariana because I would just listen to her like, oh, they're unboxing. I'm like, what is she watching? And she would be watching AuthorTubers unboxing their own books. So, yeah, she has scissors, I guess, for cutting.
Yeah, I found out about Authortube years
cover?
ago. Yeah,
Okay.
my base.
There's a poem attached to this.
What is that? It's a haiku!
I can see green leaves. The amazing dog, I can see it slowly move the...
I heard about Authortube years ago when Authortube wasn't really a thing. And like Anmol said, I used to love watching people unbox their published books, like self-published or traditionally. And I was like obsessed with watching young authors. Yeah, I kind of just went from there. So, question number 2. What genres do you write? What's a genre?
What is genres exist?
Are genres really that real?
Am I saying it right? It's pronounced genre.
Genre!
Lingerie.
Mostly fiction.
Oh yeah, fiction.
Do you remember another scissor?
Oh, I do. I have the baby scissors. Where did I put them? Baby scissors.
We can take turns. Question number 3 is, what is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? So like children's YA.
I don't even know what that means. Can we just cut this out? I'll redo it.
Yeah.
Read the question again.
Here, okay.
Oh, I found my scissors.
I would say I mostly write in first person, present tense, or past tense, but third person, never feel it. Don't really feel it. It doesn't really do it for me. Probably just because I'm not good at it. And yeah, I write in YA, but I think that might just be because I am a young adult. I could see myself writing other things in the future, but for now, it's YA.
Yeah, I write YA. I write in first person. I never really tried my hand at third person just because I honestly don't know. It just doesn't tickle my fancy. I write in present and past tense as well. It's just easier and...
Don't ask him what I'm doing.
She's going zigzagging.
Look at this shirt I just made.
Did you cut that freehand?
Yeah, I cut it freehand. It's like really lopsided, but it's kind of cute. Oh, flip.
No, I don't like
this. Is a little thin for my body. You know what? We edit. That's what writers do. We edit. Question number 4. Are you a plotter, pantser, or planter?
I remember you explaining what these meant to me. But I think I'm a planter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So I plan a little bit, and then I kind of just wing it. Like we do sprints. I want to say a lot of sprints, but I'd be lying because we did one sprint together.
Hey, we plan on doing more.
We do. We plan on doing a lot more because we want to get our work get the
Finished.
finished. We want to just get it done with. No, yeah. So I am a planter.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Sometimes I plot more, but.
Are you saying safety scissors?
Sometimes I plot more, but I don't know. I guess I think it has to do with, I don't think I found a plotting method that works for me yet.
I used to do graphic organizers in kindergarten.
We should both go back to that.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Are you self-published, published, or yet to be published? We both have projects going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What is your dream publishing house and or literary agent? We've both talked about self-publishing and how we see the perks to self-publishing, but
just taped my bookmark. Just taped.
we've also kind of agreed that we both really like Penguin. You said that right too? Yeah, right, we agree. I mean, being published by any publishing company would be a blessing and an honor.
A dream, if we could.
But I really like what Penguin does. Penguin Teen specifically for obviously YA stuff. I think I need to dip my toes into traditional publishing before I decide completely whether I want to pursue it or not.
You're pushing it, lady.
Red
Yeah. I'm giving up on this.
It's beautiful.
I don't like it.
Me with all of my writing. 7. What Authortube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? A good mix of things, I'd say. We have some original ideas floating around in our minds, but, you know, other things that you've seen already, like writing vlogs or just updates. I don't know. We just really want to talk about our writing.
Yes. The main reason we're doing this, the main reason why like a lot of people do it for, just to talk about something we're very passionate about.
My pants!
What are you making? Like, I'm so
A
confused.
scarecrow.
Oh.
Yeah. I realized that my scarecrow has short sleeves. Gotta make arms. Number 8. When did you start writing?
I started writing, well, I feel like I've always written because of school, but like, I started writing leisurely, I want to say junior year of high school. That's when I joined the poetry club in our high school, and that's when, first of all, we don't even know how we became friends, but I think that's how we got close, I want to say, right?
Poetry club? I don't know. I don't know. That's in a whole, we could just make a whole nother video on the mystery between our
Friendship.
I started writing, I want to say middle school, like 7th grade is when I realized that I really like it, and then I started taking it seriously in 9th grade when I started like attending workshops outside of school.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
It didn't really cross my mind because I went to high school thinking I wanted to be a pharmacist. I wanted to go into pharmacy, and then I wanted to go into culinary school.
I'm a creative writing major.
I'm a world literature secondary education major with a minor
in creative writing. So like right now we're both like
pursuing.
Like we're trying to get better. We're trying to learn things. Trying.
A blue leaf.
For what?
My bookmark.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Sweet.
They're just coloring pants for like an hour. Okay. Number 9. What was the first story you ever wrote? I remember mine. Do you remember yours? I don't know if this is actually the first story I wrote, but the first story I remember writing is about these kids that wanted candy and their parents wouldn't buy them candy, so they decided to have a puppet show and charge their parents and then use the money to buy candy. Probably inspired by Ed and Eddie, but like
definitely. I know the first story I probably wrote is probably way before this, but like it was a poem about an old man Stan who sold pots and pans, and I made the whole poem rhyme.
Number 10. What authors have inspired your writing the most?
Not writers. That's a really tough question.
Marcus Zuzak and Stephen Chbosky, I'd say, have influenced my writing the most.
Does the camera look a little bit to your side?
I don't think so.
No? But like, I don't... Growing up, instead of reading a lot, I would watch a lot of TV. I don't like screenwriting is not my favorite, but it's just like what they say and what they do, I would translate it into my writing. So I wouldn't say any author. I would have to think.
But writer, like the writers of a movie maybe, like just the way dialogue was written.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies is Tangled. Superb dialogue.
Yeah, I think that counts. That counts as like someone wrote that.
Yeah, someone did,
Even if you don't write screenplays, it's still. Number 11. Do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing whenever you can find the time? Definitely the second one.
Yeah, because I write in my theater class. I write in my chem seminar. I write in our lit lecture. We like go at it with.
Basically, whenever we shouldn't be writing, we write.
Sprints, I think, is obviously a good way to get into the habit of doing it.
Sometimes I do force myself to if I know that I can and I'm just being lazy. But for the most part, I just.
Yeah, 100%.
Number 12. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general?
I like journaling a lot. But I wish I had a typewriter to write on. I feel like I'd use the crap out of that. But I have a Google Docs that is a continuous piece of my works. Just going. I have my website.
You want to plug that?
Yeah.
Your website will be in the description box below.
Yeah. But yeah, I like use a blend of a computer and a notebook.
Yeah, I'd say same. I also type on my phone a lot. If I ever write a poem, it's gonna be in the notes of my phone.
That's true, because we found a lot of stuff the other day.
But mostly I just type on my computer. And I know it's bad, but I usually just write on my bed or at my kitchen table.
I write on my dining table, or I write in my living room, or I sit outside, or just my bedroom. Just anywhere, like, I'm comfortable anywhere. Like.
Last question, even though, I mean, this is what I have my bookmark so
No,
far, so.
we gotta make this last.
Number 13, what are you most looking forward to now that you're a part of Authortube? I'd say meeting people.
I was just about to say that I want to meet people in this community because I've heard a lot. I want to be able to share my progress with people who are interested.
Yeah, I think, like, me and Anmol are both in the writing community at our school, but I think there's always room for more writing buddies. How do you draw plaid? This isn't plaid.
I'm so happy because my bookmark's done.
Okay, well.
Haha!
Me too.
It was a competition.
Oh.
And she didn't know about it.
These writers are the competitive folk. This is my headless scarecrow. The crow still got to it.
Need different colored leaves instead of the traditional colored leaves, just because we didn't have that much paper. And second, I just think these colors work well together. Don't think I'm gonna use a bookmark. I'm more into folding pages, corners of pages, which I know a lot of people are like, but it adds character to a book for me.
I'm gonna use mine. If you'd like to join our dorm room with us on a more regular basis and talk about writing and be friends, be pals.
You know, talk to us.
Subscribe.
If you want to subscribe.
I guess that's it for now. We'll see you soon.
I'm hanging this up, just like.
We'll just.
I think we did good. Oh my god, can you move your fluffy pants?
Yeah. Okay.
You did it.